We have this Hurricane Erick that's popping off here. All right, and this is a article. This is an article coming from the Associated Press. See here. A hurricane is a well-defined system of showers and thunderstorms with a well-defined circulation center with maximum winds of 74 miles per hour. Here's some of the most extreme hurricane footage caught on camera.
Catastrophic flooding in North Carolina in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene to record-breaking.
Wow, I mean, look at that. You definitely don't want to be caught in the middle of one of these, as they give us the ad right away. So here's some extreme. Wow, look at all those ads they want to hit us with there. Do y'all love that now? And how you get the one ad and then you get the second ad. So yeah, look at some of these hurricanes, and then every time you want to click forward and just bypass, you get hit with another ad. All right, so there's some extreme hurricane footage. Now they're calling this Erick, right? So they're calling this one Erick. Let's play this.
Hey, we also have some breaking news here. Hurricane Erick strengthens to a Category 2 storm nearing Mexico's Pacific coastline. You're watching it, Jess?
Right now, it just gained strength now into that Category 2 status. It's hitting some warmer sea surface temperatures, and the big concern with that is it's potentially going to hit Category 3 by the time it makes a landfall. So I'm going to dive into that right now. A couple things to show you as we head all the way. I'll show you the graphics behind me. As we head into the next 24 hours, this storm that's already bringing in heavy thunderstorms all throughout the southern portion of that country, it's starting to move its way north. And as it hits landfall, tropical storm warnings have turned into hurricane warnings all along that coastline. It's tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. That's when it's expected to hit landfall. Around 115 mile per hour sustained winds at the center. So we're at Category 2 now. It's expected to gain some strength as it enters those warmer sea surface temperatures, moving its way to the north. And that's when it's expected to make landfall tomorrow morning. Into the evening hours, it continues to track more inland of Mexico. So we continue to keep a close eye on Hurricane Erick alerts. This is the 5th named storm of this season. Right now, just south of Mexico as they're gearing up for some very active weather, Reed.
So if it's not one thing, it's another, right? If it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? So let's see if I can switch.
Hey, we also have some breaking news here. Hurricane Erick strengthens to a Category.
Hey, Google Slides, can you make it easier to switch slides here? Or do I always have to back out and do this? You know that this is connected with President Donald Trump. Look at he's got a son named Erick, y'all. Now this is his second son, I think is what I read. I think I read this was his second born son, if I'm not mistaken. I know his name is Erick, though, and you can see the spelling's a little different. Erick Trump and hurricane, we know, equals 146, and that's Trump's birthday, 146, the 14th day of the 6th month. And this article is referring to Wednesday with this hurricane. That's just 4 days after the 14/6 birthday. And once again, we have another trending story connected to the president. Right? Look, and Kendrick Lamar's birthday just hit recently. June 17th. The story's from Wednesday, one day later. Look, Kendrick Erick. Okay, the language always lands with these trending stories all around the same time. I catch it, it happens a lot. Hurricane Erick, Kendrick Lamar birthday. Again, Hurricane 146, Donald Trump's birthday. Eric Trump, Donald Trump's son. Of course, right? You just, you get ERIC instead of ERICK. Look how Hurricane has 52 in the language, like President, White House, and government. Having doubled in strength in less than a day and still expected to grow further, Hurricane Erick on Wednesday chugged through the ideal environment to power up quickly as it approached Mexico's southern Pacific coast. You even have 52 date numerology on Eric Trump's last birthday, January 6th. What a coincidence, right? That's the Capitol riot day in history, which is connected to Donald Trump, as they would like to blame his character for that Capitol riot. It's not a coincidence that his son has that same day, that same birthday, January 6th. Remember Donald John Trump, John equals 16 and 61. All right. And you see the 52 date numerology with his son's last birthday to match up here. And here's another connection with Mexico, because they're saying quickly as it approached Mexico's southern Pacific coast. Here's another Mexico story synced up with Donald Trump. Shane Van Gisbergen, emotional win in Mexico City locks him into NASCAR playoffs, trending. You see that was connected to Trump. Shane 88, Trump 88, 88 on the car. Purple equals 88. Purple's got that like royalty connection, which seems to be connected with Trump. And you see all of those number connections with Trump with that story. Trump, they sync up his character with kind of like a beef with Mexico, right? You see, why does Trump dislike Mexico? So it's not a coincidence we get this story now, okay? With the connections with Trump. Wednesday, Hurricane Erick chugged through the ideal environment to power up quickly as it approached Mexico's southern Pacific coast. Wednesday's got 143 in the language like Hurricane Erick. And you could see Wednesday had 69 and 33 date numerology. Mexico equals 69 and 33. Wednesday is also the 169th day of the year, leaving 196. So you get 69, 69, 169, 196, Mexico, 33, 33 date numerology as well there. Check that out. 69. Remember we had Anne Burrell die. She was born in 1969. She died recently the chef or whatever. What was it? The world's worst cooks or whatever the show. She was on Iron Chef America. She had the hair, remember? Look at the last breakdown, you'll see it. But yes, she's born in 69. Remember, Diddy is born in 69. Diddy's got the D like Donald Trump, which connects here, right? So you get that 69 that hits one more time.
Rapidly intensifying Hurricane Erick here off the coast of southwestern Mexico, expected to make landfall tomorrow in western Oaxaca or eastern Guerrero states, bringing the potential for life-threatening storm surge inundation, dangerous breaking waves near and to the right of where the center makes landfall, the potential for destructive wind damage near where the core of the storm moves on shore, and the potential for widespread flash flooding and mudslide from to 20 inches of rainfall.
Yeah. Let's go look at Eric Trump real quick. Did I get how many days after his birthday? Let's go see how many days after Eric Trump's. Remember, his birthday's 1/6. I know not this last birthday, but the birthday before Donald Trump's birthday was the 166th day of the year. Also, you know. Okay, so go back over here. Let's look up Eric Trump here. Eric Trump. See that 1/6 birthday? He's born in 84. Remember, Donald Trump equals 48. And a presidential connection, Barack Obama's got the 8/4 birthday, the 8th month and the 4th day. So here's Eric Trump. Eric, look at his name, even Frederick. And this story hits one day after Kendrick Lamar's birthday. Don't forget that. Frederick, Kendrick, Eric. And then he's got, Hurricane Erick. Man, right? Let's put his full name in the calculator here. Let's just see if anything else. Yep, it hits. It hits. Let's get that full name back in here. Look, you get 113, Eric Frederick Trump. 113 and 103, like politics. 113 and 103. Look at that right there. You get 202. Donald John Trump equals 220. That's similar to 202. You see that right there? Bam. Okay, so I hope you got to see the videos this time. Hopefully we got volume on the videos. I didn't have to edit them out again. Let me fix this slide while we're here. Give it a background. Boom. Okay. So yeah, I hope you got to see that video this time. They don't like to play all the time. So yep, another story connected with Donald Trump, his son Eric, and it is undeniable once again. A lot of us decoders, we should know by now Hurricane's got that 146 like Donald Trump's birthday. A lot of chaos when the character is involved. This hurricane kind of chaotic, right? So that is my opinion why we have this Hurricane Erick. And again, just days removed from Donald Trump's birthday. And about to affect Mexico. It looks like maybe a little bit harder as it approaches, what did they say, its Pacific coast or whatever. So yep, that's my reasoning. That's my decode. Until next time, there's always more, but I'm going to leave it there. Peace.